They have gone to court, obtained orders to forgive, right? But we have come to say no. This abduction must stop. And we want to thank the media because yesterday you even went onto your own media records and you're even showing the unfortunate Subaru fleet. I think I watched one of those media houses because we are basically saying those sports, and we even think we know who are the sport leaders. Men who have been given instructions to abduct, to kill, to go against the rule of law. When we know that this administration had, during campaign time, they said there will never in this country be any abductions. In fact, look at the irony of this thing. When William Ruto went to Haiti, apart from doing a good thing, praying with the soldiers or policemen there, he actually said they are dealing with the abduction squads. So he's doing that in Haiti, and back at home, people are getting abducted. We still demand that those young Kenyans, by Kindiki's own admission, who are still missing, their parents and Kenyans are demanding that they must be produced, dead or alive. And we pray that they will be alive like both Jagi and the two Lockton brothers. So yesterday after Kitengela, we drove to Ruto because there was an artist there who was launching a wonderful composition. And we are told that Mheshimiwa Waititu said things there which did not please some people. We want to tell those people, whoever they are, shame on you. This is not the way to operate in a democracy. If you get offended by remarks that I make, there are other avenues within the law. You can sue me for defamation. You can even, if in the case of writing, I'm actually in court myself with Duale because he wrote some defamatory stuff. I didn't go and incite the police to arrest Duale. So we want to make it very clear. This harassment of the alternative government, because we insist we are actually not even opposition, because people can get socialized the fact that this is an opposition team. We are not. We are getting ready to form the next government. I like my brother's mention of the word serikali bandala. Hey, that's what we are. So stop harassing leaders. It doesn't help. Now they are making Babayao a superhero, which he already is. I admire his energy. If it is Waititu's energy that is bedeviling them or baffling them, they are yet to see. They haven't seen nothing yet. So Waititu must be let off. We're actually going in here after we talk to you. Wakili Ndegwa and one or two other colleagues are inside there. I think Mr. Chesa, they're already there. And we want to go and talk to the DCI himself. Tumuulize, what is this? You cannot afford to take this country backwards. It will not happen. Kenyans will not accept. Kenyans have been demoralized for far too long. Since the Gen Z revolution, these people cannot sleep. They are doing witch hunting and we will not allow them. So we are here to make sure that Waititu gets out and gets proper legal counsel, and we are telling them to stop it. Even if there are old cases or no old cases, everything must be done in accordance with the rule of law. Maybe my colleagues can add. This is a free country. We cannot obviously allow them to do that. Umeona maofisa. You see, I've seen their abduction squad. Umeona leo. Wamevua barakoa. The abduction squad. They actually came. So this is okay. We will make sure Waititu is out of here and is a free person. We have lawyers there with him, and we have advised that he says nothing. He says nothing so that we can have Waititu out. Lakini kwa nyinyi mlikubali kutolewa. Afadhali sisi tunang'ang'ana.
No, you see,
you
have come with young men. Now they are the ones with the young people ambao wamevaa barakoa. So if it was a question of thuggery, you can actually see from which side it was coming from.
What is the name of the DCI? Director Amin. Obviously they amepeana instructions na yeye obviously amepatiwa instructions by either Kanja or Kindiki, and all of those instructed by William Ruto, whether he's in the country or not, because the president is always in communication. Waambieni ground ni mbaya. It cannot take it. Nothing, no reason.
Yeah, America barakoa, they say that.
But what actually is amazing, they came out and you now saw for yourselves and you have all those pictures. I thought pengine kuna mtu akona homa anajifunika. So that is now the standing operating group of abductors. We will not allow them.
It's part of the uniform.
We will not allow them. You can take that one to the bank. Even if it means all of us Kenya hii tutoke tuseme kila mtu mwenye barakoa na hakuna COVID aitoe, so that we know who they are.
Wanavaa barakoa, and the only time they remove barakoa, they lie to us. So you're either wearing a barakoa, that is William. When he is not wearing it, he is telling lies to Kenya.
So have you established contact with Waititu while inside?
No, we are in touch with Ndegwa and the chaser. So I spoke to Ndegwa and I was on the way. So
We have our colleagues, lawyers who are in there, but senior counsel, Dr. Stephen Kalonzo is supposed to lead the team. In a situation where there are lawyers who are junior, when the senior arrives, he takes over. And that is why senior counsel Kalonzo was here today. And it's very shameful that an institution like this one can actually behave in a primitive manner as they have behaved this morning. And they're not just dealing with lawyers, they're dealing with the 10th Vice President of the Republic, who is also a senior counsel. They are dealing with Wamalo, a former Minister for Justice, and we are being treated like hooligans at the gate. This office is a public institution. It should be open to the public, and especially for lawyers who have a brief to represent their client. You cannot be denied access to your own client. So we are telling the DCI and his team, they will answer for this. We are definitely not going to leave it here, but also we are not going to be intimidated, because the intention is to harass and intimidate the opposition, particularly on the issue of abductions, which we addressed yesterday in Kitengela. We will not stop addressing and following up the matter of justice for all the victims who have been abducted by DCI and other rogue masked officers. And today we've seen the Subarus, we've seen the officers in masks.
actually it's so good I saw them.
Yes.
Let me say, I watched a very interesting program this morning on Spice FM by presenters Eric and Abdu. And the subject was, Kenyans are so desensitized that they can live with any situation. They have been abducted, they have been killed, some children die in school, and then as long as it is not affecting you, you feel it's okay. Now, that message was very strong. I wish they can replay that. And people were calling from all over, from Nandi, from Kericho, from Mombasa. We must change the way this country is governed, and we thank the Gen Z generation. Sasa ni generation zote. Either we tujiokoe kama Wakenya, ama tutatawaliwa kwa kimabavu, vile ambavyo mmeona hapa. Nyinyi wenyewe mmeshuhudia kitu cha ajabu. Tell the country what you have seen. Thank you.
Thank you very much.